are, and it's alright. In the house of love and light. House of love and light. Amy, open up the door to the place where we walk by faith and not by sight. Not by sight. Through the house of love and light. House of love, the house of love and light. The house of love and light. If we get this right, we'll make the world a house of love and light. If we get this right, we'll make the world a house of love and light. House of love and light. House of love and light.
Love lives here, welcome home. House of Love and Light, Asheville, your amazing reminder. Welcome. Good morning. Happy Sunday. It is a beautiful rainy Sunday here in the mountains of Asheville, North Carolina, and I am so glad that you're joining me. I have my wedding hair on. I was blessed to officiate and attend and sing at a wedding last night, which was extraordinarily beautiful and a great honor. And today I am excited to start a new month with you. It's the new month of September. Happy September to you. If you're with me, I want to say good morning in the comments to Sherry, Myron, Stephanie, Margot, Joanne, Anne. Anybody who joins in, say hello in the comments. It's nice to see that you're here. And I'm just thrilled that you're joining us for this morning of a new theme of the month, which is abundance. One of my favorite words, one of my favorite ideas. I'm excited to tackle it. And the topic under that theme today is success, which I find to be, one of those things that's very personal. What does success mean to you? And we're going to kind of explore that today. And good morning, Mike. And I wanted to read from, I was walking in my neighborhood and my neighbors just started one of those little libraries where they put books in and you can go grab a book if you'd like. And they, I was walking through around, finally getting my walk back on because I had broken my toe about 2 months ago and I was kind of off my walks, which, I need a walk. I'm a person who needs a walk a couple times a week for the brain, you know what I mean? But I went for the walk and I saw the library and I peeked in and there was a book called True Success. So I was like, oh, well, that's the theme of the week. So I'm going to check this book out. So this book, and I was reading it and I took a little bit to share with you to open up today with a thought, an idea. I was usually open with a reading or something for our minds to wrap around. Let's see if anybody new has joined in the chat. Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for being here with me. It's wonderful to see everybody. I know it's a holiday weekend, so if you're watching on the rewatch, I'm so happy that you're here watching on the rewatch. Okay, let me see here. I want to get that reading for you. Multitasking. Okay, this is from Tom Morris, True Success. Happiest people in the world are people who love what they are doing. Regardless of whether wealth, fame, power, and elevated social status ever come their way. The most fulfilled people are individuals who delight in their work, whatever it may be, and strive to do it well. They are the people who derive rewards from the intrinsic enjoyment of what they are contributing to life, come what may. They are the people who relish the challenge to pursue excellence in their activities as well as in themselves, and the people who attain true success in their lives are people who enjoy a good measure of both fulfillment and happiness as they invest themselves in worthwhile pursuits. We human beings are programmed for success. I love this. He says, we are meant to flourish. You and I are here on this earth because generation after generation, our ancestors succeeded in various ways and sometimes harsh and terrible conditions. And we are their legacy. We are their inheritors. We are created to accomplish. we have what it takes. And I just like that. I just like that idea. Very cool idea. So I hope that you'll join with me in remembering the mission of House of Love and Light, which is to nourish with spiritual food, to give you some prayer, some meditation, some singing, to, feed your soul and to uplift you, make you feel good, to make me feel good. I do this to feed that highest self inside of me that I wish I could feel all days of the week, all the time. And so I'd like to practice that a little more, except for just on Wednesdays and Sundays. I'm not great at practicing some days, and I had kind of a blue week. You might see it in my eyes today. But that's what I'm doing here, is to uplift myself, uplift you to our highest good, and inspire you to be that highest self. And what we do is we take these ideas of positivity, and we don't deny the negativity. It's so important that we recognize the wholeness. But this week and this month, the theme is abundance. So we're going to sing the song of mine, Abundance, kind of trigger that parasympathetic nervous system, get ourselves in a space of calm and peace, because that is also, to me, very true success. So we sing, you are taken care of, I am taken care of, we are taken care of by the Spirit of love. You are being blessed by, I am being blessed by, we are being blessed by the Spirit of love. Right now is another chance. Right now is another chance. Right now. Right now is another chance to live in abundance. To live in abundance. One more time, come on. You are taken care of, I am taken care of, we are taken care of by the Spirit of love. You're being blessed, you are being blessed by, I am being blessed by, we are being blessed by the Spirit of love. Right now is another chance. Are you singing? Right now is another chance, this moment. Right now is another chance to live in abundance, yeah, to live in abundance. Three's the charm. Let's do it one more time. You are taken care of, I am taken care of, we are taken care of by the Spirit of love. You're being blessed now. You are being blessed by, I am being blessed by, we are being blessed by the Spirit of love. Right now, right now is another chance. Right now is another chance. Right now, right now is another chance to live in abundance, yeah, to live in abundance, yeah, oh, yeah. Now we're going to move into one more song. So success is the topic of the week. The theme of the month is abundance. So recognizing that we are too blessed to be stressed, and that's what success is. Yes? Yes? Success, yes? Blessed? Stress, no stress? All right, so let's drop into this beautiful classic song, singing out long phrases, breathing deeply. Again, triggers that peace, that inner peace that we long for, that we so like to create here at House of Love and Light on Sundays. I am so blessed. Sing it with me. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so grateful, yeah. I am so blessed. Sing it with me. I and recognize and honor the presence, the power of love and light, the presence and power of creative intelligence everywhere in all things. This power, this presence is in each of us. Every single person here, it's in me, it's as me, it's through me, it's showing up and showing off as your life. I know this deep in my bones. I know that there is something magical happening here, and it is successful just as it lives and breathes through you. I am acknowledging this success. I am using these words to highlight this success, this abundance that is you, that is me, that is this moment, allowing, expressing whatever is rising up to be expressed. Thanking God for the goodness, for the blessings. I declare a no peace. I declare a no release. I declare a no acceptance, abundance, joy, fun, happiness. I declare a no good connections, good relationships with family, with friends, with loved ones. I declare great health, healing for you, for me, for this world. I say thank you, God, for these words, for this prayer, for this knowing, and I invite you to say with me, and so it is, or amen. Releasing these words, we sing once more, I am so blessed. Come on. I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so grateful, I am so blessed, I'm so grateful, I am so grateful, I am so blessed. Deep breath. So happy to be here with you. The candle lighting today is one of our earliest recordings of the candle lighting from Jenna. We honor all paths. So happy you're with me.
Good morning. I'm Jenna. I light a candle for the Eastern religions. Hinduism, Buddhism, and Taoism that teach us about harmony, karma, and the way. I light a candle for Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, teaching us about tradition, forgiveness, and surrender. I light a candle for the ancient wisdom and new thought traditions, including indigenous spirituality, paganism, shamanism, science of mind, and New Age spirituality, teaching us to root and expand. And I light a candle for the great mystery, the eternal question, the not knowing. Namaste.
Good morning, Hala family. Today I am feeling grateful for my nephew who just turned 20, and I'm grateful that he and my niece are best friends and are at college together in LA, so they're close to me and I get to see them. I'm grateful for beautiful San Diego weather. I'm grateful that I just got to start my 9th year teaching at a school that I love, and that I get to teach theater and share creativity and a sense of belonging with my students. I'm grateful that this year I get to teach my first group of 5th graders that I've known since they were in kindergarten, so I've gotten to see them all throughout their elementary journey. I'm grateful for love in all of its many forms and the resilience of the human heart. And I'm grateful that San Diego Junior Theater brought me and Amy together a few years ago, and that meeting led me to Hala, which has become my spiritual home since the start of the pandemic. And I'm I'm grateful for this day and for trusting that whatever happens next, I'll be okay and I can enjoy the journey.
Wasn't that beautiful? You can't help but smile when you look at her, right? Thank you so much, Starry. What an honor to teach with you. One of the best theater teachers I have ever experienced. Beautiful connection with the children and the patience of a saint, and just the clarity of direction that you have as a theater teacher. It's beautiful I'm so honored that I got to co-work with you at that time. It was one of the highlights of San Diego living for sure. So now we get to kind of dive into our gratitudes right now in the comments and in your room, whoever you're with, speak it out loud. And even if you're by yourself, you can start listing them out loud. You can put them in the comments. I want to say hello to those who just joined us. Kimberly just popped in. So good to see you. I'll tell the story about Kimberly last night. That was an amazing experience, Kimberly. I'm still lit up from that experience last night. Thank you so much for popping in here and seeing what we're doing. And Jennifer, so good to see you. And this is my wedding hair from last night that I redid today. Lisa, so good to see you. Jeannie, Jennifer, Joanne, Mitch. So good to see everybody popping in. Annie, so happy you're here. So gratitudes. Let's talk about gratitude. Let's put it in the comments. I'm so grateful for the experience I had last night with Kimberly. Okay, I'll share it while you put your gratitudes in the comments. So the band for the wedding was in the house waiting to play, and I was connecting with the band because I love musicians and I'm a musician, and I was the officiant at the wedding, so I had my officiant outfit on and I was talking to them and I said, well, I'm going to be borrowing your keyboard to be singing a few songs as well. And they're like, oh, what are you going to sing? And I said, oh, I'm a little miniature rock star. It was so funny. I always tell people I'm a miniature rock star. I have thousands of fans, not millions, but you know, these folks were fans of mine and wanted me to sing at their wedding, and they were like, oh, cool, what kind of music is it? And I started connecting with this woman, Kimberly, who's here in the comments, and she's just lovely, just a lovely person. I just wanted to chit chat with her. We kind of got really personal really fast. Like, people, you know, she's a Pisces, I'm a Cancer. It was just very cool. Like, new friend. Anyway, I get outside to play my songs, and I'm in the middle of playing my songs, and the door opens, and Kimberly comes out, and she's singing the lyrics to my songs. And she's like, bright red, and afterwards she's like, oh my goodness, I have been a fan for so long, I didn't know what you looked like I've been listening to your music for years, I heard it from Pennsylvania, and it was like, I just felt my heart fill up so full. And of course, playing at a wedding too is such an honor that I could be there for that. And it was just an incredible experience. And I'm just so grateful. You made me feel so loved and seen. And it was just very, very cool. So, okay, so we've got some gratitude. Let's talk about this gratitude that you're sharing tonight. Grateful for the unconditional love of my true family, both biological and soul family. I love that, Jennifer. Grateful for your hair. This is really fun. I got it from a TikTok tutorial. You know me, I'm obsessed with TikTok. Grateful to spend time with family from different states yesterday. How nice. We spread my Grammy's ashes and got to bring my mom's ashes. Amanda says, thank you for sharing. I know, Jeannie, isn't that the best story? Jimbo's grateful for waking up with me. Oh, hi, Jimbo. Jimbo's there watching. Hi, handsome. Jimbo and Ann, I love you. Okay, let me just list some gratitudes real quick. I'm so grateful I got to officiate that wedding. What a blessing. So grateful for Jenny and Joel. Their wedding was unbelievably gorgeous. I did post a few pictures on my personal page of these exquisite chandeliers that Jenny constructed out of dried flowers and feathers, and I mean, it was the most beautiful wedding. I just got chills. It was the most beautiful wedding I've ever seen. It was like a country, you know, it was outside, absolutely gorgeous. Flower mandalas all over the place, and then just they planned it down to the minute. You know, they want down to the detail. It was so personal and beautiful, and it was a real wedding, you know, and I got to officiate, which was amazing. So I'm grateful for the wedding. That's going to be my gratitude today. So, you know, feeling gratitude fills your heart and makes every day better, right? So living that gratitude, grateful that we come together to speak about gratitude, right? Grateful for gratitude. Jeannie says, I'm so grateful that one of my first friends in life is coming over with her mom for a visit today. How cool is that? An old friend. Old friends are amazing. Speaking of friends and fans, here's Casey with a card pull, and then we'll be back with all kinds of goodies. So glad you're here with me.
Greetings, Hala family. Casey here. with the card from the Alchemy deck. I am loving this new deck Amy got me. I pulled Mercury. Let me line that up so you can see it. Look at that little magical finger of green healing energy. In the realm of Mercury, anything is possible. The energy is transfixing and seductive, just like the metal itself. Since this planet rules commerce and communication, it's likely there are deals, contracts, and calls being exchanged that will spin you into a whirl of mercurial wonder. Don't rush big decisions or get caught in the mesmerizing energy. Rather, pay attention to the precise words that are being spoken and written. There may be a trick underway, maybe not. No one is sure yet. It is said the energy of Mercury is found in the pinky finger and that its ally color is green. Enjoy your time in this emerald hall of mirrors. Just don't sign your name on the dotted line until what is liquid becomes solid, until clear words are expressed by an honest tongue. To ponder the riddle with no answer. Mercury energy coming in. Abundance in what? Not knowing? You can't know it all, right? Mercury energy this week. Send in love.
It's funny that she pulled Mercury because Mercury is about to go into retrograde. If you're into astrology, you know what that means. That means that communication can be strained. There can be, it's not the time to make big decisions, they say, astrologically. And this is, I think, the third time this year Mercury is going into retrograde. So just be aware. I think retrograde is for me, the idea of retrograde, I'm not ever sure how much I believe in stuff like this. Like, it's fun, but I'm not like married to it, to any of it, any ideas. I just kind of hold on to them loosely. But I think the idea of retrograde and why we've created retrograde as an awareness is that we're looking back. We're looking back at patterns. We get to spiral around to see, what is our idea of whatever's happening, and is it the same idea that it used to be? And in regards to abundance, I think we can look at our patterns with money, with our success, what we define as success, with our abundance of love, our abundance of security, what we feel is abundant in our life. We can re-look at it and sort of go around and spiral it. That's what retrograde to me is: deep thought and sort of not taking necessarily action, but looking at, maybe looking at your chart too and seeing where your Mercury is. My Mercury is in Cancer, and Cancers are emotional and moody, and come on, shout out for my Cancer sisters and brothers. All right, so for abundance this week, let's hear what Ash Ruiz, our resident guru, has to say about abundance. Here's Ash.
Hello there, beloved. Hello there, beloved Amy. Ooh, abundance, abundancia, extravaganza, Gucci, Gucci, candelabras. Feel that freedom burn inside you. Let that fire guide you. Abundancia, extravaganza, Gucci, Gucci, candelabras. Feel that freedom burn inside you. Let that fire guide you. Ooh, we're talking about success. I love it, I love it, I love it. Lord have mercy, we have so many ideas of success. They all have to do with time. They all have to do with identities. They all have to do with a certain, way things look and feel. And in my experience of living here just now, as this moment just is, success is this. It could be so much fun to experiment with. This moment being completely successful. It's kind of like the success of the way my hat is fit in my head, the success of this button, the success of where my chest hair meets my neck, the success of this bracelet, and the shine, the shimmer of the bracelet, every facet, the success of how I'm sitting right now, where my feet are. The success of, oh my gosh, what a success. Everything doing its job in this moment. The world doing its job, what a success. Life doing its job, what a success. The rug doing its job, what a success. The wall doing its job, what a success. Sensation doing its job. Sensory perception doing its job. It's like, look how successful you are at being yourself. Look how successful you are at being yourself right now. Look how successful mind is at being itself. Oh, this thought, what a success. That thought couldn't have been more itself. This moment can't be more itself. It's like, what a success this sensation is. Oh my goodness. This sensation is so completely itself. It's so completely successful at being itself. And it's so sweet recognizing the wholeness that is the success of life here as itself. The suchness of the moment. This only moment. Have a thought about the past? Oh, what a successful thought about the past. What a successful thought about the future. And what a successful recognition of that which has never been thought. I love you.
I mean, if you don't feel like a success after Ash showed us that there's success everywhere, the walls, the carpet, the chest hair reaching the neck. I mean, it's just what Ash does is loosens the grip of the striving energy that is so embedded in our Western mind that we're supposed to go get success. I think we're supposed to reveal the success that is already here in this very moment now. Amen. Hallelujah. I am successful at turning on my computer and creating House of Love and Light. I am successful at being here, forming these words with you right now. My heart is beating successfully, and I'm so happy to be here with you. And I am so grateful for our performer of the week, the musical offering of the week. It's Jamie Lula, who is a tremendous success as a musician, as a teacher, as a new thought artist and friend. And this song of his is called The Smallest Ways. And this is, again, in line with this idea that success is being present to the awareness of the tiniest joys, the tiniest loves, the tiniest opportunities to see God in every moment. So here's Jamie with The Smallest Ways. He is divine. And then I'll be back with a little message.
From a redbud on my favorite rose bush to the smile on a grandmother's face, to the dew on a single blade of grass, I keep seeing in the smallest ways. From the hoot of an old horned owl to the laughter of children that play, first whistle passing my son's lips, I keep hearing in the smallest ways. When I pay such close attention, there's no judgment in this place. There's only love in the smallest ways. In the smallest ways. From the birth of my only baby to the song that I've sung full of grace, to the loss of a mentor not meant to be mine, I keep feeling in the smallest ways. From a breath of night blooming jasmine to your scent permeating my days, I can call to mind what I can't find. I keep breathing in the smallest ways. When I pay such close attention, there's no judgment in my life. There's only love in the smallest ways. In the smallest ways. In the smallest ways. from the light of your sweetest kisses to the tear that I stole from your face and gelato we shared on the boulevard. I keep falling in the smallest ways when I give in to sweet surrender. And I know that God is in this place. There's only love in the smallest ways. In the smallest ways I keep seeing. In the smallest ways I keep hearing. In the smallest ways I keep feeling. In the smallest ways I keep breathing. In the smallest ways I keep falling. In the smallest ways. Peace and blessings, y'all.
Oh, Jamie Lula. The smallest ways. When I pay such close attention, there's no judgment, only love. I love that. Grateful for your contribution today, Jamie. So we're going to go into my little message here, which the theme of the month is abundance for September, and the topic this week is success. And I want to share not only did that happen to me at the wedding where I felt tremendously successful for somebody knowing my music that I didn't know, and but also this week I had the opportunity to have an interview called Real Conversations, and it was an interview about my music. And the two interviewers, Alan and Jeannie, had listened to all of my records, and they brought up songs from years ago. They had listened to them and they were asking questions about, and it made me feel like a total rock star. It was so cool. So it's been a really beautiful week of acknowledging the success that I have created in my life. I often, as artists will do, I often will feel like I'm not enough, like I haven't done enough, like I don't have a Grammy, so I'm not worthy of love or something. And it's such bullshit, excuse my French, especially when you're doing what you love. Like I spoke about in the beginning, that quote from that book, True Success. I'm going to read part of it again. The most fulfilled people are individuals who delight in their work. And I delight in my work. I absolutely do. So I have great abundance in my life. And I hope that you are finding it too in your life. And this is a little ditty. So I decided a while ago that for this year, starting last month, for this year, we're going to do the same chant every week for the month, but I'm going to change like the rap or the verse, and then I'm going to put together a full song at the end of the month, and then when you give, you get a copy of that song. So this is the new jam for the month. It's called Abundance. Success is the topic this week, so this is our jam. Pretty cool. Pretty excited about it. It's got a good vibe. So check it out. It goes like this. Abundance is awareness of the truth. Abundance is staring right back at you. Abundance is around us everywhere. Open to the plenty so we can share. Abundance is awareness of the truth. Abundance is staring right back at you. Abundance is around us everywhere. Open to the plenty so we can share. Success is knowing we are blessed. 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 Successful at living, giving energy to live life fully, to be here fully. We can count all the blessings and be overwhelmed by the truth. So much good living inside and all around you. Come Come on and sing it with me. Abundance is awareness of the truth. You got it. Abundance is staring right back at you. I hear you. Abundance is around us everywhere. Open to the plenty we can share. Success is knowing we are blessed. Success is knowing we are blessed. Come on, success is knowing we are blessed. Success is knowing we are blessed. From the top we say abundance is awareness of the truth. Abundance is staring right back at you. Abundance is around us everywhere. Open to the plenty we can share. We can share. Abundance means plentiful. Plentiful. And that is the theme of the month for September. Abundance. And I love this word. I love that it's a noun and an adjective. I love that we can have an abundant supply of abundance. I think it's wonderful to recognize the abundance of abundance. On my walk the other day, I was noticing the abundance all around me. There was an abundance of air, clouds, trees, houses, people, blades of grass, leaves on the trees, an abundance of sunlight and streets and flower petals and mailboxes. And then I noticed an abundance of color around me, and I played the rainbow game. Have you heard of the rainbow game? Probably not, because I made it up. That's right. So I was walking around and I noticed something red, and then something orange, and then something yellow, then something green and blue, and then I looked for purple. I didn't find that much purple, although there was a butterfly bush that was purple, but I did it over and over and over. Red, orange, yellow, green, red stop sign, orange flower, yellow leaf, changing green grass, blue sky. And then I thought about purple as being the color of spirit and the seventh chakra. And I thought, well, purple is everywhere, right? Then I started noticing black and white. And it was just so cool just to bask in the abundance of color. Abundance is everywhere. And I'm so excited to read and think about it this month. And I hope that you will go on the journey of recognizing the abundance of abundance with me. I just felt like singing this week. Abundance is awareness of the truth. Abundance is staring right back at you. Come on. Abundance is around us everywhere. Open to the plenty we can share. Success is knowing we are blessed. 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 Successful at living, giving energy to live life fully, to be here fully. We can count all the blessings and be overwhelmed by the truth. There's so much good living inside and all around you. Success is knowing we are blessed. Success is knowing we are blessed. So today, this topic of success, I've been pondering what success means. And what does it mean to you? It's a very individual thing to be. And what does it mean to you to be a successful individually? Well, I'm going to put it forth, like we kind of heard already in that reading, is that you're already a winner. You're already a winner. You won the lottery of existence, okay? The DNA of thousands of generations led to you. You are the result of winner after winner after winner in the lottery of genetics. So there's that. You're successful just for being alive. And I'm going to say that beyond that, this idea of success, it can get a little shaky. It can mean something different to each of us. And like I said, I've battled with my own idea of success. Always been connected to me with ambition and notoriety, as an artist and musician. But as I've aged, I've learned to try to reframe what success means and to celebrate each little success that I experience. And what I'm finding currently in my life is that the greatest success is being aware, is being awake, being conscious, being open to the truth of the abundance that is surrounding me at all times. So I consider myself a success when I'm staying awake to the capital T truth, which isn't easy. It takes practice, and I forget all the time, like I was saying. I forget all the time that I have more than enough, that there is more than enough, that I am more than enough, that there is more than enough. Can I hear an amen up in here? The definition of success is the accomplishment of an aim or purpose. The accomplishment of an aim or purpose. So what's cool is that we get to decide on the aim or purpose of our own success. And a few things that might seem like success are not actually really connected to success. They don't actually indicate success. The things that we think might be successful. The three that that we're reading, this book that I found, True Success, was talking about was wealth, fame, and power. You think people who are wealthy, people who are famous, and people who are powerful are successful, but that's just not true. That's not true. You could have those things and not be successful. You could just win the lottery and then you're wealthy. Are you successful, or are you just lucky? And if you're famous for like robbing a bank, are you successful, or are you kind of like notorious? Like, what is that? If you have power and you're a world leader and you like harm lots of people, are you successful? So what is success really? It's interesting to think about, because we get caught up in those three things: wealth, fame, and power. But I think the aim and the purpose is from that book that I read, Fulfillment and Joy. And where do we find fulfillment and joy? Where? Right here. Practicing the presence. Practicing the presence of good, and right here now, the presence of abundance that's right in front of us. So the book of the month is the Deepak Chopra book, Abundance. And I haven't really dived into it just yet, The Inner Path to Wealth, but I was reading some other things that he has said about abundance and about wealth, and I thought, I just love his teachings. I think he can be very clear in his teachings. Let me see over here in the comments if we've got... Oh, hey, Kimberly's still here. So glad you're still here. So the book of the month is Abundance, but Deepak Chopra talks about 7 laws of abundance, and I'm just going to kind of list them and speak to them just a tiny bit. The number 1 law of abundance, according to Deepak, is that the source of abundance is infinite. The source of abundance is infinite. The energy of creation is eternal. Yes, energy is neither created nor destroyed, and that's the big isness with the capital P presence. It's God, it's creator, it's infinite intelligence, and this is what you are made of. Your abundance itself. Number 2, whatever you want to receive, start giving. It's the law. Reciprocity. What you give will be returned to you. And you can see this in simple ways. You can see this with kindness, generosity. You can see this with effort and practice. When we're giving time and focus to practice, we can grow and we'll receive the fruits of our labor. I was practicing piano, getting ready for the wedding. And I was sitting at the piano and I hadn't practiced in a while, and it struck me that as I was practicing, I was receiving the abundance of the many hours of playing and practicing, the many years of playing and practicing. I was experiencing the fruits of that. Give energy to what you want to receive. Number 3, the money. Money is the exchange of values. We pay for what we find useful, what's important to us, what we value, and why. And this will aid in our abundance when we give to what we value. So in other words, if you're feeling fed today, you find value in this, give to it, and it will create that exchange of value. Number 4, wealth is a state of consciousness. And then he says spontaneous creativity. Wealth is a state of consciousness. Repeat after me. I am wealthy. I am creative. I am wealthy. I am creative. I am wealthy. I am creative. The truth is the truth. You are a creative energy, created from infinite creative energy. Number 5, intention and attention is what matters in the field of infinite possibilities. Intention and attention is what matters in the field of infinite possibilities. What you focus on grows. So when we're wanting success, when we're wanting fulfillment, we can focus on the good right here and now. Again, in this moment, we can place our attention and intention on the abundance that is right here, right now, right around us, just like Ash spoke of. Number 6, the key to abundance is letting go. It's a hard one, right? This is counterintuitive. This is trust. This is do what you love and the money will come. This is do what we trust enough to let go. Do we trust enough to do the work, to do something that we love, to place that intention, to practice the presence, to practice our dharma, which is that like divine sparkle that we're guided to, and then trust that our needs will be met. This is huge. To be able to really have a little bit of faith in advance. If something is feeding your soul, it's bound to feed others. And when we feed others, it comes right back around because that's the law of reciprocity. So is what you're doing feeding the world? Number 7, the purpose of wealth. This is the final one, and I love this. This is it. The purpose of wealth is creating joy and expanding happiness. You know, I think about the idea of like somebody being a billionaire or super duper rich, and I wonder, are they really happy? You know, I do. I wonder, are they really, really happy? Oh, there's those 7. Sorry, I didn't put that up there. These are those 7 laws of abundance. Source of abundance is infinite. Whatever you want to receive, start by giving. Money is the exchange of values. Wealth is a state of consciousness, spontaneous creativity. Intention and attention is what matters in the field of infinite possibilities. The key to abundance is letting go. The purpose of wealth is creating joy and expanding happiness. And that's that success that I love the definition of so much. We're here to aim for fulfillment, aim for happiness and contentment right now. This to me is the best success there is. Success is knowing we are blessed. Abundance is awareness of the truth. Abundance is staring right back at you. Abundance is around us everywhere. Open to the plenty we can share. Success is knowing we are blessed. 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 Successful at living, giving energy. To live life fully, to be here fully. We can count the blessings and be overwhelmed by the truth. So much good living inside and all around you. Let's sing one more time. Come on. I said abundance is awareness of the truth. Are you jamming? Are you feeling it? Abundance is staring right back at you. Abundance is around us everywhere. Open to the plenty we can share. We can share. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed my message. So happy that you're here. So happy that you came today. Now I quickly would like to touch upon the idea of conscious giving. If you'd like to give today, if you feel like you were fed in some way, I do this, I create this out of faith. I have no paycheck in my life. You guys give to me and I am able to pay Jamie Lula. I am able to give Ash a little money and Casey a little money. I'm able to do that because of what you give. So thank you so much for giving generously today. There's 3 ways you can give. You can text LOVE to 828-383-9889. PayPal.me/House of Love and Light, and Venmo at Amy-Steinberg-5. I will also give a shout out for my paintings. I have had a burst of paintings recently, and I am very excited to announce that I am going to have little greeting cards that just came in. Some samples just came in, and they look gorgeous. So I'm going to be selling like groups of 4 for $33. They're just beautiful little cards, little 4x6 cards. And also, if you'd like me to paint for you, it's a way for me to survive and thrive and be successful. So thank you so much for supporting me as an artist and as a musician. And upcoming, we're going to continue with this theme of abundance, and next week is fulfillment. I'm excited to dive into that. Here's a little bit of astrology, and then we're gonna come back with some TikTok and a tool of the week. So don't go anywhere.
Hello, gorgeous soul. How you doing? Today is a fabulous day as Mars and Jupiter are singing to each other and pushing us and prodding us onwards. So you might have more energy to get things done. I'm exhausted, but I have got an awful lot of things done today. I've also had a vision of where I'm going. So take a minute to tune in, because right now we can be clear. And of course, we are heading towards Mercury retrograde. All the other planets, all the outer planets are retrograde, so we're being sucked into the past. So today's a day where we can think about going forward. Take advantage of that. You are loved, you are beloved, and even if you just sit there and ponder today, it's enough. Take care, gorgeous, and I'll speak to you soon.
Oh, how much do we love her? Obsessed. Okay. So when I was thinking about success all week, and I kept seeing people post about Louise Hay all week because it was her birthday. I think it's actually the anniversary of her passing, of her transitioning. Louise Hay, You Can Heal Your Life, she wrote. She's one of the premier New Thought teachers of ours. We love her so much. And so I went through TikTok and I found some videos of Louise Hay from TikTok. So there's 3 videos here, and it really talks about the real true success and abundance and awareness of that comes from what? If you know her, you know the answer. Self-love. Here's a TikTok tidbit, and then I'll be back with a tool of the week. So happy you're here.
Number 1 on that list of how to love yourself is to stop all criticism. Just stop it now and forevermore. And make a vow to yourself that you're going to do your very best from now on to stop criticizing, number 1, you, and then other people. It'll be a lot easier to stop criticizing other people when you stop criticizing.
We'll practice this, even a small amount. It makes a difference. I have a simple exercise I give everybody, and some people say, oh, that's so stupid, it's so silly. But I ask them to look in the mirror, especially first thing in the morning, and just look in their eyes and say their name and say, I love you. I really, really love you. And this is enormously hard for most people to do to begin with. But as you continue to do it, it makes a big difference. You see, life loves you. Life really loves you. But if you don't love yourself, it's very hard for life to bring you the goodies because you've got this wall up. So when you can learn to love who you are, and that's the way you were born. When you were a little tiny baby, and when I say you, I mean everybody listening to this, we all adored ourselves. We loved our bodies, we loved every part of ourselves. And then we started to listen to other people who told us we weren't good enough, or we didn't do it right, or no, no, no. And so we decided that maybe we weren't very good. And that's where we get all mixed up. But when we can get back to that point of just adoring this marvelous critter in here, then life says, oh, she's got it, let's give her goodies. And then the next step is to be very grateful about it. Yes. When you're really grateful, then they want to give you more. That there's really just, if there's one thing that's almost magical, and if you concentrate on that, it will work no matter what the problem is. Right. And that is learning to love yourself, which means releasing all that self-hatred you have of yourself. Because we all go through life, we're raised with no and stop, no and stop, no and stop. It's the first things we hear. And then don't do that, right. and do what I say. And we grow up and we don't know who we are. Right. But we're trying to be something according to the rules, and it doesn't work. Right. So we got to clean that garbage out and realize that we're pretty wonderful just the way we are. And yes, we can change. And if we change ourselves with love, the changes will be positive. If we're constantly nagging at ourselves and making ourselves wrong, and oh my God, you're so stupid, then the changes are negative. Right. So it's always a cycle.
Look in the mirror, y'all. Say it. I love you. You can go back and rewatch that whenever you need it. Whenever you need a little Louise, you can just turn this video on. You can go back. It'll be sitting here on Facebook. And she'll just remind you that you're a marvelous critter. I love how she says that. And think about that little self that you once were, that loved all parts of yourself. It makes me just want to cry. Doesn't it make you just want to cry to think that people started to make us feel bad about ourselves? And that's sort of the root of all of our fears and insecurities, and how that's why we think we're not successful. we're not good enough, you know? It's deep stuff. We love you, Louise. Thank you for your work. Tool of the week. Celebrate success. Celebrate your success. And what I mean by that is your success in this way. When you're feeling fulfilled, I want you to celebrate it and be like, wow, I'm feeling very successful right now. When you're feeling peaceful, that's a tremendous success for me. I had a lot of anxiety last week, and I had to do some things and take some actions to feel peaceful. I had to go for walks and hot tubs and call friends and get tarot readings, and, you know, shout out to Joanne who's here because she gave me some great readings this week that really helped calm me. When you're feeling connected to your source or to yourself or to your loved ones, celebrate that success this week. That's your tool. Your tool this week is to celebrate. Celebrate you. Create that opportunity for yourself to look in the mirror in the morning, to say, I love you. You're good enough. You belong. You matter. And I thank you so much for being here with me this morning. I have felt like a success this week, even though I had some hard moments this week. I had some anxiety this week. I had some fears this week. But I had so much creativity this week. I had so much fulfillment this week. I had so much peace this week. And I'm going to close with just this last thought, which is where I think new thought teachings and spiritual teachings are growing, what the new cutting edge is, if you will, is there's the old story, it's an indigenous story, I believe, a Native American story of an elder who was speaking to a young child, and the elder was telling the young child, there are two wolves that live inside of you. There is the wolf of fear and anger and negativity and worry and upset. And then there's the wolf of peace and love and connection and joy. And the little boy looked at the elder and said, well, which... And the elder said that these two wolves are constantly battling inside of us. And the little boy says, well, who wins? Who wins the fight? And the elder says, whichever wolf you feed. But I heard Tara Brach reframe this week, one of my favorite teachers out there. She's a Buddhist teacher. And she said that both wolves need to be fed. That it's very important for us to not turn away from our anxiety, from our worry, from our fear, but to look it in the eyes. Because when you feed a hungry wolf, right, it calms the fuck down, right? So when you're having that fearful thought, allow it and let it just pass. Another thought that I have for you to close out the week is when those dark thoughts or anxieties or fears come up, think of them like a cat caller. Like you're walking down the street. Have you ever been to New York City and you're walking down the street and somebody's like, woo, sexy mama, or something like that? Do you stop and strike up a conversation with them? No, you just keep on walking. So this week, keep on walking and look at that as a success. And don't beat yourself up when the fears come up or the anxieties or the worries or whatever that is. Okay, I could ramble on because I just love to hear myself talk. But thank you again for giving generously this week to House of Love and Light. And thank you for checking out the paintings and for being here with me. I hope you know that you are an abundant success. And that success is knowing we are blessed. And you are very blessed. And I am very blessed to have you here. And I'm very blessed to have Eddie Watkins Jr., who wrote the song. I'm just going to say quick thank yous really quickly. Thank you so much to Jenna for lighting the candles, to Starry for that beautiful gratitude video, to Casey and Ash, to Jamie Lula, to Michelle Knight, and of course Louise Hay, and to each and every one of you who come here each and every week. And I love you so, so very much. Thank you so much for being here this week, and have a wonderful, wonderful week. Bye-bye.
House of love and light. House of love and light. Amy, take us to the place where we can be just who we are. And it's alright in the house of love and light. House of love and light. Amy, open up the door to the place where we walk by faith and not by sight. Through the house light. House of love. The